I'm just reposting this 3 or so minute clip from Alex Becker's most recent live video. I didn't see it live, I saw it on the replay. I enjoy Alex Becker's content, find it educational, entertaining as well, kind of an edutainment kind of thing. And I know he usually takes down his live videos, so I'm reposting this clip and I'm just prefacing the clip to give it some context, and so it's not a copyright thing, even though I doubt he would mark it for a copyright claim or strike or anything, because it just is his opinion on the live stream, but I just want to give it the proper context. Now, this is the clip that I'm putting after my piece right now. It's about how that the United States doesn't benefit black people. He said it in so many words, but this piece refers to it from an economic perspective, and that's what I'm about. I'm about the economic perspective of it, 'cause that's the root of these issues: black versus supremacy, supremacy versus black, if you will, that dynamic. He breaks it down elegantly, quickly, concisely, in a way that, hey, I think that's a good thing for people to know, a good thing for people to see. For those that don't know, it's not as direct as some people probably like, but he breaks down about how wealth and people are hoarding wealth. And when you do that, people are going to attack. Now, wealth being hoarded in this case by supremacy through slavery, Jim Crow, mass incarceration, institutions turning against black people, etc. And he doesn't necessarily refer to that, but he makes reference to the unrest, the protests, whatever you want to call it, things that are going on currently. And he says, hey, that's what's going to happen when you have a system that's not going to benefit certain people, or it's not going to benefit enough people. And even though he doesn't mention the buffer, but the buffer is the police. That's the buffer between supremacy, black folks, and between the buffer between white folks and other people, other minorities, people of color to some degree. Not that same hard line between supremacy and black. Some of the other people of color and minorities, whatever, they can go between supremacy, their own little thing. They have different interests, being mostly immigrants and first generation Americans, etc. It's just a different history, even though they could have slave history in their past. But they come to the United States to pretty much hustle and up their money or send money back or come here for better life. I'm Black American. I didn't come to this country for better life. I'm just here. This is I'm still with the oppressor, if you will, the oppressive system, if you will. And I just want to share this video clip by Alex Becker. I think it's concise. I think it's informative. Said concisely, it's in a smart way, and it definitely addresses the economics that I'm about. Because I say, hey, black wealth matters. Yeah, I understand Black Lives Matter, and that's the most easiest thing to put on TV, and you can show certain police kneeling with black people that are protesting, other people that are protesting, which is more of an image and manipulation thing because the media is also part of white supremacy. Just like the police is part of white supremacy, and other institutions are part of white supremacy. They create these images and do certain things to manipulate people and things of that nature. So not something you should necessarily fall for in terms of everything you see on TV or even see in real life, the police being extra nice and kneeling down. They just want to hurry up and get to the peace process, want to start this healing without actually healing when you have that economic gap. That's the base of a lot of these things. You can see whatever unrest is taking place and whatever destruction around them rioting might be taking place, that's stuff that black people don't own. And then you got other minorities chiming in saying, hey, well, these are minority businesses. Well, guess what? Y'all got your special minority loans or resources from outside of this country, even on the backs of black people. So black people really don't own a lot of things in this country. In the United States, lowest home ownership, lowest business ownership, probably, yeah, almost pretty much the lowest median wealth is going to hit zero by 2053, and Latinos will follow after that. And this is a country that black people from descendants of slaves built the United States. But then all their resources was taken from them. They didn't benefit from that, so they did everything for free, everything handed out to the supremacists. Post Civil War, during Reconstruction, we wasn't given the land like the white folks were. So the white folks at that time got the handouts. So yeah, with his Alex Beckers video, he's talking about how people were just trying to hoard things, and from like a tax and a welfare perspective, like, hey, these people don't want to pay taxes, and they need to just get off the island. They need to get out the United States if they want to be like that, because they're creating an unstable environment. And the only reason why that unstable environment is able to exist without the minority, in this case being black people who was being oppressed, and which I'm concerned is because you have that police and institutional buffer to protect them. And they're the ones that are going to go there to war with the guns, the bulletproofs, sanctions, uh, giving out lip service, etc., pretend to be your friend, taking that kneels, fake healing. Yes, I understand, with no actual change, but it has to be focused on the money. I like how Alex Becker focuses on the money aspect of it, and obviously he's not going to get really into it because that's not what he does. He's a SaaS company kind of guy, business company kind of guy. He wants to stay in that realm, but he's definitely making clear hints at it. I just like the way he puts it together because it's similar to how I see a lot of things, especially when it comes to wealth, economics, racial injustice. It keeps going back to economics and the power that comes with it, the power of ownership, the power of having that ownership so that systems can sort of protect you, if you will, even though the police was put in post Civil War, post slavery to control black people, and it branched out a little bit to be a general protector, but its basis is still in keeping the black people in line. And personally, I think we need to eliminate that, put in public safety at the forefront, and have a small number of police for certain major activities. But we really should have public safety around, just like they have at those colleges, especially those small liberal colleges where you have public safety that you interact with. And they don't even have police, campus police. It's like some of the large state universities. They just have public safety. Hey, just want to make sure everything's cool. And they're not going around trying to bust somebody for this or that, or for drinking or partying necessarily. They just want to have like a security kind of push. Hey, make everything's cool, everything's safe, everything's not rowdy, keep everything cool and calm, etc. Make sure nobody's acting wild, tearing up things. Not the actual police. They just want to click clack. Hey, we smell something funny. Somebody somewhere is smoking some weed. We gotta check everybody out, or we gotta look for this underage drinking or something, or this and that. So I mean, like more something like public safety. Just make sure, hey, the community's safe. People aren't fighting. People aren't breaking traffic laws. Everyone can get across safely. And just because you committed a traffic violation doesn't mean you're a criminal and did something else wrong. Like the police is suspicious of you and want to search you or have you step out the car and try to search you, and you have to remind them they can, and they got to get a warrant. It's a lot to deal with. So you need something more accountable in terms of public safety needs to be out there and keep the policing to a minimum and save for certain other things. But that's for another video. But I just want to focus on what Alex Becker has said. I've introduced this video for about 10 minutes for a 3-minute clip, but it definitely resonated with me. I like the perspective that he had. And I'm not saying he's going to be any kind of activist or anything of that nature. I'm just saying he just telling it like it is from a money, economic perspective. when it's dealing with wealth and supremacy, in this case, hoarding all the wealth, and other people are going to come forward because the system doesn't benefit them as well. It's uneven. And in this case of America, it was uneven on purpose because the wealth was stolen through various activities. So anyways, let's go ahead and get into this video. It's 3-minute clip from Alex Becker. I'll run a clip. I'm gonna leave the video at that. I'm not gonna outro it with my comments. I'll give you my comments right now, and I'm gonna let you see that clip, that 3-minute clip. So check that 3-minute clip out, and you definitely see what I'm talking about and why I definitely like the perspective. And I'm still a fan of Alex Becker's content, entertaining, and I really like this piece. All right, check it out, and I'm out. Iceberg Gem out. Deuces. Now here's that clip.
Jonas says taxation is theft. No, I'm not going to insult you, but that's something an idiot says. You live in a community with other people. We're on an island together, and I'm no super crazy liberal. I sit right in the middle, but like you think being in support of taxes is like makes you super liberal? It doesn't. You live in a community with other people, and in order for us to all to get by, we have to take care of each other and provide for our community. So, like, when people are like, I don't want to pay taxes, well, then get off the damn island. Just get off the damn island. Don't pay taxes. Go somewhere else. You know, if you want to live in an island with 10 other people, those 9 other people are your problem. You're not just living in a bubble. Okay, so if you're on an island with 10 other people, let's say you're on an island with 10 other people, okay, and you have all the coconuts on the island. You've hoarded up all the coconuts. You're the richest guy on the island. What is going to happen? Those 9 people are just going to come and take your coconuts and beat the shit out of you. That's what's going to happen. So how do you stop those people from taking your coconuts and beating the shit out of you? You make it so the island's fair and everybody benefits from it. Maybe you can have 6 of the coconuts and everybody else can split the 4. But if you have some system that doesn't work for other people, aka you don't want to pay taxes, you don't want to pay for people's welfare, you don't want to pay for government systems and support and all sorts of other things, what's going to happen is those 9 other people are just going to come beat the shit out of you and take your coconuts like we saw this last weekend. If other people don't want to play by your rules that have allowed you to be rich and be in a position where you can pay a lot of taxes, well, guess what? If they don't want to play the rules, they'll just say screw it and come take all your shit. So it's just funny to me when people don't want to pay taxes and they don't want to pay for like government systems and they don't want to like, I don't want to say distribute wealth, but I'm not going like pure like socialist either. I'm just saying like they don't want to split it up, because what happens when you live in a system that isn't fair for everybody else? The other people just come and take your shit. Like you think people are going to like play by laws and like play by the government system that you like without it benefiting them. And that's not how it works. People will get violent really quickly. Look at this weekend. As soon as people don't want to play by the rules, they'll just stop playing by the rules. So you need to make a system where playing by the rules benefits them. Paying taxes creates a system that benefits lots of people. It's not really working right now, okay, with how wealth is divided. So that's why you're seeing people getting really angry, okay? So if you guys are all like, oh, I'm mad about the Communist Party and the socialists coming up, why do you think that's happening? What's happening is we're on an island where one person's holding all the coconuts and the other 9 people are trying to take his shit. That's what's happening. Sorry for that. Just whenever people are like, taxes is theft. No, theft is theft. And if you don't pay taxes and you live in a system where other people aren't benefiting, then they will commit theft. So people can come and take your stuff from you, or you can give it to them. And then that gives you a system where you benefit too. Like I benefit super greatly from having a society that's stable, has a stable currency that I can live in and work in. And I can just wake up every single day and work in a stable internet connection with good water, and nobody's, at least this last weekend, fighting in the streets and committing crimes. So